Welcome back one and all, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Divinity Original Sin 2. Where we left off last time, we were about to go and steal a sword, in theory. We'll see how it goes actually. I'm going to move my microphone a tiny bit. There we go, that should be a little bit better. We still have our 4 surge... what are they called? Eternal Protectors, Eternal Sentinel. The Eternal Sentinels shouldn't be too bad, but those Eternal Protectors have a lot of life and a lot of armor. Who has the most armor in my group? Alright, so we're gonna get Fane to steal the thing, and then we're gonna start this fight and hope for the best. I might just teleport Fane up here so that we can do the fight more easily, but we'll see.
Embedded in the stone stands an ancient and venerable sword, as sharp and as strong as the day it was made.
Okay, let's grasp the hilt.
It feels good. Cool to the touch, and a perfect fit for your hand.
And we're gonna pull.
The sword does not budge.
I lay a second hand and embrace and heave.
The sword slides smoothly free, but the silence of the cave is broken by the clank and whir of machinery. Uh-oh.
Alright, Losa... oh, Losa should have used her bedroll, but that's fine. You know what? We're gonna be A-okay. We're gonna move Fane up here. And we're gonna summon an incarnate way back here to start dealing some damage to this one. Do some really good range because we're really up high. We're not breaking the armor down this round, unfortunately. What does Jet Jump do? It's shooting like a rocket launcher at us. I can't even see that high though. Alright, we need to summon another incarnate. We're gonna try and knock down 2 in 1. I think. And we are going to use Shield Bash. There we go. Alright, we should be fine to knock down 2 of them. Perfect. That worked out really well. That's fine. That hurt a lot more than I anticipated. Okay. It's fine, everything's good. We're okay here. I'm gonna bring her back down to here, I think. I know the Eternal Protector has just absolutely tons of armor at the moment, but now's as good a time as any to start healing it down a little bit. And we're gonna re-knock down that one. For reasons. And we're going to grab that, do that. We're still not going to be able to knock that Eternal Protector down. I just don't think we have the firepower at this second, although we might... It's a tough call. I think I might just grab myself a totem. Should have put it up top, actually. Alright. And we are going to smack this one. my god, we can almost charge that one. We can charge that one. That's a very long distance charge. That's gonna hurt a little. Actually, this isn't doing too much in terms of damage just yet. Although, this could... Ow. Oh, they have cleave! That is not something I knew. And I kinda wish they didn't have cleave. We'll just hit that one, and then we will continue to smack the one that is close by. And that incarnate is definitely dead. Oh, maybe not. I gotta pause for just 1 sec, I have a phone call. Alrighty, sorry about that. We are back. Phone call completed. Let's get a totem. Let's wang those two. We only have 2 AP left. I'm gonna actually charge that one, I think, and knock that one down. Because Fane can knock this one down pretty easily, along with, I think, probably a couple other ones, but maybe not just yet. He might not even need to knock that one down at all. He can just charge to this one. Get up here. Start dealing some damage to the rather foolish life ones. Okay, that one's gone. No, oh my poor Fane. Might as well do a whirlwind, even though it doesn't really help our situation. Okay, 2 of them are dead now. Losa's on her own, facing off against an Eternal Protector. Can they be chicken punched, I wonder? Well, I guess we're gonna find out. Ha! They can. That is actually amazing. Oh, there goes our thing. Alright. Everything's working out just fine. We're not on the verge of death. Actually, I think everything is working out pretty okay. Where did that one end up? Or did it die? Or it's a chicken, right? Where is the chicken? There it is. It's still there. Let's try and take it down a notch. Can't see it properly. That's unfortunate. Alright, we can probably kill it off here. And 1 AP moves us up here. Come on, just die. Alright.
Look curiously familiar.
We need... Well, plate scraps I think we need are important. Don't really remember what they do. I think they're for crafting. I'm pretty sure we need them for something. We'll keep them safe. And I think the phase capacitors we need as well. But we have a new sword. So, let's take a look at that. Bane should have it because he picked it up. It is a +3 memory, +6 initiative, Eternal Storm Blade. I can set stun and stuff like that, but I don't know if its damage is as good. Oh yeah, it's better than what he's currently using, so why not? There we go. Eternal Storm Blade equipped. And where are we gonna go next? So we're pretty close to a level. We're 28% away or so, but here's the thing. There's a couple big fights coming up. I also think we forgot to do something in the last act, but that's okay, it's not a big deal. Okay, what are we gonna do here? So we've done the elf place entirely, we've done the Shadow Prince entirely. I guess we can do the Sallow Man, that's pretty much where we're at. Or, alternatively, we could go to the Council of Seven, gain a whole bunch of experience there, but not do the final quest there, and then go take on the Sallow Man, because he's actually kind of a hard fight. We need to go north, though. We're going the wrong way. You know what? Why are we walking? We literally can just go to the Lunar Gate. Alright, so we need to figure out this puzzle. I have it in a notepad somewhere here. Notepad++. Alright, here we go. This is the human pillar. Humans are the sun. Elves are the moon. That's orcs. What's orcs? Orcs are also the sun. Moon, that's pretty fine. Imps are the moon as well. We'll leave that alone. Lizards are the sun. We need to change that one up. What's this one? Dwarf pillar. Duna is the moon, so that's fine the way it is. And the wizard pillar, Amadia, is the moon as well. So, we're going to throw the phase capacitor, one of the phase capacitors, onto this thing. And we're going to press the button. We'll take our phase capacitor back, but the door is open. We are now...
loom above you. One step closer to the council. One step closer to divinity. The others must surely be thinking the same. After all, only one of you can ultimately ascend. Time for an honest discussion, perhaps.
Oh dear. Yeah.
The Academy. My Academy. This place was home once. Now I'm not sure what home even means. But I know one thing. I may be the last of my line, but the hope for my people lives on through me. I must try to save them.
Okay.
I must ascend. It is the only way to guarantee that my race will never be snuffed out.
I'm gonna have to make a thing. I've proven myself many times over already. I've kept him safe so far. He knows he can trust me to do the right thing.
Perhaps you do know best. Curious. I was sure I would burst into flames if I ever uttered those words. Oh well. Come, Godwoken. Let's claim your destiny.
Good, I managed to convince him not to leave our team. That would have been bad. Kinda would have sucked a little bit.
This is the ancient Academy of the Eternals.
The Voidwoken rears its head as you approach, its beady eyes looking past you. You glance over your shoulder and see Fane staring at it, transfixed. You.
I nod to Fane and allow him to approach the Voidwoken.
The Voidwoken hisses as Fane approaches. It calls him traitor, but it calls him brother too. Fane's drive to uncover the universe's secret saw the Eternals cast into the void. His hubris saw his people turned into Voidwoken. But the Voidwoken offers him a chance to redeem himself, to rejoin his people. If he accepts the God King's covenant, all will be forgiven. The Voidwoken claims that the Eternals can return to this world, that Fane can be home again. The skeleton looks back at you.
Tell Fane not to be an idiot. He doesn't want you as an enemy. No. You can't, Fane, not after everything we've been through together.
I'm sorry, brother. I cannot. I cannot see this land destroyed just so we can rebuild our more imperfect world. I have a new home now.
Very well, traitor. Side with your mortal pets. share their fate.
A Voidwoken stares intently at you. This creature seems different. It sways with a sinewy purpose. Intelligence glints in its eyes.
Step back, Hanola. The time of mortals draws to a close. We have returned to claim what is ours. We have returned to claim the world.
I tell the Voidwoken it's wrong. The world does not belong to the Void, and it never will.
We are not the Void, mortal. We are of the world. You are of the Void. When we were banished, you were made. You owe your entire existence to us. You owe us everything.
I start to think that this might actually be some truth to this whole thing.
We were betrayed by the 7 usurpers. They took our powers and used them to create you. They sent us to the Void and thought we'd never return. They were wrong. And now they will face the wrath of the King.
I tell them they can never return. They bring the Void with them, and the Void destroys all.
You left us no choice. We had no other tools. We shall return, and then we shall cast out the Void.
I don't think you will.
Do not resist us.
Don't resist me.
We shall be who we once were, and the world shall be restored to what it was before we were betrayed.
I had nothing to do with any betrayal.
Because of that betrayal, you exist. Because of what was stolen from us, you exist. Because of the powers we lost, you exist. We will have them back. But we will not fight your husk, mortal. The time will come when the thieving coward inside of you must step out. If it can still walk. You shall end then.
Alright, Fane, let's talk this out.
What you were told hangs in the air like a noxious cloud. The Voidwoken were Eternals, robbed of their source in order to create you. They allied themselves with the Void so they could return.
You can't get a free pass just because you've suffered. I feel for them, but to align with the Void is just plain wrong.
My people. What have they done to you? This cannot stand. You must be restored.
Bane, go pick up some source. Alright, so we are in this academy now. It's an interesting little place for sure. If I can just picklock this. Probably not. Yeah, our thievery skill is pretty low at the moment. Open sesame. Alright, I know what we're doing here, so let's just get started on this whole thing. We need to save these phase capacitors, by the way, they're important. But we need a couple of them for the moment anyways. Oh, a tablet, we'll keep that too. A poisoned cup of tea. What a twist. Also, we should probably use our specialize. Look, they're all here and alive. Oh. Everyone's just so angsty about weapons being out.
The spirit of a robed woman casts a critical eye over you.
Alrighty.
You're an impressive specimen, Godwoken. I can always spot when a pupil has put effort into developing their strength. Bravo! But there's always room for improvement. Say the word, and I will do what I can to bolster your strength even further. There is a price, unfortunately. To excel at one skill is to neglect another. Improving your strength will sap your wits. Do you accept?
First I want to know how you died.
A dark look crosses the spirit's face.
Lucian the Divine himself paid us a visit. We feasted with him. He raised a toast to his old teachers. But little did we realize he was poisoning us. He left us to die, then turned on our pupils. Why would he sabotage the path of his successors? It's not for me to understand the actions of the Divine, no matter how murderous they are. Now, I can still do something to bolster your strength. Do you wish for me to help you?
Sure.
It is done. Wield your strength wisely, Godwoken. Farewell.
You pause. Lucian was the Divine. Why would he want to harm anyone in the Academy, from where his successor ought to rise?
I'd like to hear his reasons from the horse's mouth. People will say what they like about you. Doesn't make true.
Oh, why do humans do anything? The man was probably driven mad with power. An Eternal would have no such issues.
We can unlock this door because it leads to the armaments of the One. This portal is the final challenge for the quest of the One. It is also very hard, so we will probably not do that fight in this video, but we will do it before doing the Sallow Man, I think. Let's go into the next room.
Looks like a library. Books.
You are Leonard Rawle. You are a Godwoken and a thief. You keep your secrets well, even from yourself.
I forced my way into his memories.
You are Leonard Rawle, Godwoken, thief. If you can't earn a place in Lucian's shadow, you're going to steal it. You think you'll find advantage in the Forbidden Library. But first you have to steal the keys. Your tutors have one each, but you can't risk getting caught. You'd earn yourself a trip to the Chancellor's chamber, one from which you suspect you would not return.
I search his memory for the Chancellor's chambers.
Your best friend, Redulus, was your rival. You knew that he was weak. You made sure the Chancellor knew it too. And while your friend was in the Chancellor's secret room, you stole the capacitor from the Chancellor's own table. But then you heard a noise. You heard the sound of your best friend's murder. You fled. You hid the capacitors you had taken and set out to steal the rest. You were lurking here, plotting, when you were overtaken with a sense of love. You felt at peace. You felt Lucian's hand on your shoulder. You did not feel the sword blade enter your back. A hunger rises deep within you, a desire for the spirit source. This yearning is not yours, but it demands satisfaction.
Okay.
Rather than face the truth, his mind shuts down and his life flashes before his eyes and yours. Lucian taking his life, his search for the capacitors, his journey to the mountain, his mother who loved him so. The hunger deep inside you will be sated, but not for long. It wants more. It wants so much more.
Alright, what's the next one? Oh, there's an owl claw blade. I'll take that. It's not magical or anything. Ooh, a phase capacitor. I'll take that too. Earthquake, decent skill book. A History of the Council 7. Cassiali? It's an interesting name. Oops, I didn't mean to hit the button.
I think I'm missing something here.
Yes, I did the wrong order. Let's take that. Oh, I keep trying to click on the book. I keep clicking on this thing, but I mean to keep clicking on the book. There we go. Alright, well, we'll open the door, because we might as well do that while we're here. So we must check on the Chancellor. We have to follow this ghost. He will lead us on our path. He has pressed this thing. I should not have Fane with me. Fane can actually walk over things that he's not supposed to. There's a button.
Which one came next? Ah, yes.
Now it's the inconspicuous contraption. Could you imagine if you had to do this every time you wanted to go into your office? It'd be very annoying.
Back to the study.
Alright, door is open. That's all we needed to do for that. Tyrion Grey is here and dead. There's Tyrion Grey up there.
Her memories flow into you as water to a stream. You are Tyrion Grey. You are God-woken, but you will not be divine. You know this because you are in love with a colleague and rival. You are in love with Redulus, and he is in love with you. You have agreed to leave the Academy together, but now Redulus is missing. Redulus went to see the Chancellor, and you have not seen him since. You're on your way to the Chancellor's chambers when a man's voice calls your name. Lucian the Divine cups your chin, and a gentle pain stabs your heart. Lucian smiles at you, and then is gone, and you worry so for Redulus.
I allow the understanding that she's dead to seep into her soul.
Believing it comes from her own mind, she realizes the truth. She was murdered by Lucian the Divine. Redulus too must be dead, or he would have come for her by now. She bows her head and cries. She knows Redulus went to see the Chancellor in his chambers. She did not know that Lucian was already there. She weeps.
Oh dear. Let's go see what happened to poor Redulus. Well, he's dead. And he's become a skeleton. An armored skeleton. Chancellor, also dead. Fane can get some source out of this, though. I'm taking the ancient dome. And there's two boxes here. Code of Wizardry and an impalement scroll. A longsword and some gold. Interesting. There's also some bookshelves, of course. We'll grab whatever's there. We'll read the things later, but we'll just deal with looting for now. Look at that, there's things down there. The Red Prince, Sibyl. What could it mean? Why would there be our dead God-woken friends there? That is the question that we must ask ourselves. Probably not right yet though, because I think we still have a couple more things to do in here. Step 1's going to be wandering over here to the library. Actually, we can turn on the one device here quickly. So you notice that there's this weird thing. But more importantly, you might notice that there is other weird things around, like this thing right here. It's got a lightning bolt on it. You just want to throw yourself
Perhaps we can harness its power somehow.
a phase capacitor, because it's important. And we're going to go ahead and turn this that way to broadcast the beam out into the hall, of course. And then we're going to go this way. Or do we need to go in the library first? We need to go to the library first. Library first. I can't even talk tonight. I'm getting really sleepy. It's definitely going to be that time soon. The time where we go to sleeps. And that's doing its thing now. We need to turn this one. And it's going all the way to the end, and it's lit up this particular pylon, and if we light up the other one, the shield that's actually in front of this will go down. I'll show you guys the shield in a minute, though. First, we're gonna go see the Seneschal.
An automaton still and silent before you. A faint glow pulsates from within its chest cavity, dormant perhaps.
Take a closer look at the automaton.
A compartment in the side of the contraption appears to be empty. There's a part missing.
I place the capacitor into the empty compartment.
The capacitor sparks and fizzles. Then, the pulsating light begins circulating throughout the automaton. It rises. The automaton looms above you. A lone, glowing eye takes you in dispassionately.
I tentatively greet the automaton.
Hello, Godwoken.
The automaton peers in close at your face.
You are a fine specimen. Most fine. Your arrival is long overdue.
What is this place?
This is the Academy. It is a place of great learning. I am the Seneschal. I serve both those who teach and those who come to learn. Those like you. Allow me to show you.
I asked the Seneschal if there's something wrong with it.
The Seneschal falls silent for a long moment, as if processing this question is quite taxing on its cognitive faculties.
It seems I was interfered with. My power supply was removed through force. The perpetrator is unclear. Inactivity has caused further damage. I cannot access my full faculties. Unfortunate, but I shall help you however possible.
What's the purpose of the Academy?
The Academy exists to help unveil the divine from amongst the Godwoken.
What must a Godwoken do from here?
You must enter the temple, then prove yourself in the arena of the One.
How do I enter the temple?
Godwoken should usually be able to pass freely. Whoever tampered with me may have interfered with the Academy in other ways. Apologies, Godwoken. I trust you will be able to overcome any difficulties.
How do I succeed in the arena?
It's quite simple. Defeat all others.
Thank you. Thank you, good Seneschal.
I have no idea what any of this means.
I can understand this reads, "In the footsteps of the Eternals." But what that means...
I may have to go back to the ship really quickly and grab more lockpick. That door's invincible. Alright. Let's just run back and grab some more lockpicking skill. I wonder what the requirement for that is. We also still need like 200,000 experience to level. Abilities. Take down Lore Master a bit. You know what? We'll just take it down to 0. We can only have 6 thievery, I see. Okay. I accept. We go literally anywhere else. Actually, it doesn't matter. We'll go to Academy of the 7. Oh, we're right here. Perfect. That's a nice place with a waypoint to go to. We might need more Lore Master back later on again, but for now, we can go into here. It's the storage room. There's a Halcyon necklace, which is nothing really special in all honesty. An unidentified belt that we can't identify because we have no Lore Master skill now at the moment. That appears to be it. Not a whole lot of cool things in there, unfortunately. So I guess it's going to be time to go do the Arena of the One. I am going to go quickly grab our Lore Master skill back. But that's also going to be the end of time on this video, I think. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.